Today on the What If Brigade, how can you clean a cast iron griddle in your apartment building? Well, I'll get my camera set up and we'll get started. When I was growing up, we always cleaned our cast iron in an open fire because we were usually camping or grilling out on a deck. But in my apartment, I do not have a balcony. I don't have a grill. And so I can't just burn away the leftovers that are on the grill. So what do? Well, the first thing I'm going to do is put a paper towel in my sink because I'm going to be using sea salt to clean this. And I want to make sure that the sea salt doesn't all go down the drain. I've heard a little bit of sea salt can be fine for the drain, but I don't want to put too much down the drain. The other thing is I need the appropriate salt. Actually, I bought this one and tried it, and it didn't really work. So you got to find just the right salt. I found this other salt. Now, this probably isn't available in your area, but this is a Guérande sea salt. The big grains in France, that would be called gros for the fat grains of salt. And so this one works a lot better. And so what I do is I sprinkle this on here. Get some nice sea salt. This is from cooking yesterday. My kids like to just let everything congeal on there. But sometimes when you're waiting for the cast iron to cool down overnight, when you're waiting for it to cool down, you forget about it and it ends up staying there overnight. And then I just take a couple more pieces of paper towel and I rub the sea salt on the surface, and what it's doing is it's sanding down the particles that are on there, and it's also picking up the oils. And I'm trying not to send too much sea salt flying over the sides, but a little bit of that is inevitable. And I think if you were camping and outdoors, this is also a great cleaning method. Cleaning it in the fire is nice, but then you sort of burn away a lot of the nice oils that you've got trapped in the surface. So this is a way to scour it without losing that natural coating that you've built up. Today it's coming up pretty good. If I was having more trouble, I might grab a spatula and scrape on here, but today it's pretty much fine. So I just move this around a little bit so I can see, make sure I'm not missing any spots, make sure I get along the edges. It's not too big a deal if I miss a spot. I would just put some more sea salt down, but get sea salt and then I just brush the sea salt off. This almost takes longer than cleaning it, but no, just kidding. Feels like it takes longer than cleaning it. So now I want to get all my sea salt, my grimy sea salt, collected. So get that out of the edges and off of my cast iron. Sometimes can get caught in these little handles here. If the paper towel gets too grimy, you can just grab another one just to make sure that you're getting everything nice and neat. And then I do check to make sure I didn't get any salt stuck to the bottom there. Wipe those off. You can also do this on the rib side, but it's a little more challenging. The salt tends to get stuck in there a little bit, so it takes a little bit longer, but the same approach works on the rib side. I just wipe that off, put my pan away, and then just continue brushing the sea salt into my sink. And once I've got that all nice and cleaned up, then I grab my sea salt. Again, it's okay if a little bit of sea salt goes down the drain, at the end of the world, but I don't want all of it to go down the drain. And then I'm going to take some fairly hot water and get rid of the rest of my sea salt. And that's the whole process. Took about 5 minutes. No big deal. So, how about you? How do you clean your cast iron? This has been the What If Brigade, and have a great day.